There's another XINH knockoff slash bootleg Lego set. This is X0108, which includes the figures from 219 all the way to 226. We have the Batman vs Superman figures here. We have Batman, Armored Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman and Lex Luthor. But we also have what looks to be based on the design of Aquaman for the BVS world, as well as Red Hood right here. I think that's Red Hood, and Deathstroke, which they predicted pretty well because Ben Affleck recently posted a tweet video of Deathstroke in what appears to be a Justice League hangar bay, which is cool. And of course, if you're going to have the... Let's see if they predicted Red Hood correctly as well. We know Jason Todd definitely exists in the BVS universe because there's a Damage Robin suit with haha jokes and stuff on it. There's also a recent bootleg image of XINH also producing that Robin suit, the Damage Robin suit seen in the Batcave with a black head, black minifigure head, just as a display piece with a Robin suit with the joke thing on it, which would be quite cool, and I would definitely intend to pick that up when the full set is out. Pogo and XINH both are releasing figures one by one, but when they reach a certain amount, they will become a set. And that's when I pick them up. I don't pick them one by one. I try to get them in a set because it's just easier that way and cheaper. So let's take a look at these figures. Batman here comes with a grapple hook, so that's cool, I guess. And of course all these figures come with a 4x4 plate with a 1x4 stud in the middle. Unfortunately, this Batman does not look that good at all. The print is off-centered. Even if you do like this crazy silver print that they put on there, it's far too strong. The face underneath the helmet also looks a bit off. Yeah, the face is far too small, saving on paint there, and the white area is not white enough. Same goes with the back of the face. The cape is also very, very thin. It does feel solid enough. It has a furry backside, which does feel nice, but the shiny side feels very, it just feels very, very soft. Shiny side, but depending on what you like, you might want to flip that over. They did bother painting the top of the legs grey. They tried to copy the two-tone color plastic as you will see in the official figure, and they've done a pretty good job at that. I'll give Grant that, but the grey is still a little bit off compared to the rest of the plastic, and they didn't paint the top of the leg, so that's still black there. So yeah, back print there is okay. So the overall print is okay, it just looks very, very different compared to the official Lego figure. Armored Batman here comes with a grapple gun again and a stud shooter with green studs. So let's see if the stud shooter works. It works pretty well, so kudos to that, a good working stud shooter. And he also has two silver batarangs on the back of this backpack, and he's also using the older Batman mask compared to the other figure that's using the new one. So remove that. The head does not glow in the dark at all. It's just a white piece of plastic. So the Deku one is already better than this. And you know what? I will say that for the most part, other figures that Deku has done are better than this XINH release. So remove the armor pack. It comes off very easily because they kept an extra gap there to make it less tight. A lot of bootlegs have the issue of things being too tight and not coming off. And the cape here is, it's okay, same shiny one side, woolly on the other. And the entire body is cast in a metallic plastic, so that's good, just like the official one. And the paint job here is pretty decent, although I am noticing that these blue details here stand out far too much. So that's not very good. The back print is okay. The face, however, is just off and it just looks wrong. Superman here, yeah, he looks a lot better than the Batman characters compared to their official counterpart. Overall print is pretty good. For those of you who don't know, by the way, the XINH head molds are a bit longer, more square compared to official Lego. Let's go look at the back face is also printed decently as well. And you look at the back of the body, yep, printed pretty good. Again, they didn't actually have two types of colors for the legs, but they just printed the top half blue. So you will notice the red marks showing up when you move him a certain way. So yeah, good job in the paint there, but two plastics would have been better if they can do it. They probably didn't do it because they didn't have the right molds or technology to do that yet. Next up we have Wonder Woman, and probably due to the longer square head, her that gold piece on top of her head, I forgot what that's called, damn it, seems a little bit, not as, you know, there's a little gap there between that piece and the hair, which does look a bit weird, so that's not too cool. Skin color on the print details is also very bad. She does have the gauntlets printed on both sides, on both her arms, so that's good. Those are actually printed very nicely. Hair comes off easily, and the back of the head here is printed a little bit taller, and actually makes a bit more sense. But the hair doesn't fit too well, because the hair is still the same mold as the Lego piece, whereas the head is different from the Lego piece, so it doesn't fit too well. She does have side printing on her legs. They look decent enough, but the color is definitely off compared to the navy blue plastic for her hips. Her sword is very soft rubbery plastic, so that's good, it's safer for children, and the shield itself is actually printed pretty spot on. Lex over here, nothing too special about him. He's got a gun, he's got the prints decent on him all over the place, and he's got light plastic, so skin's printed better. No back face print, just like the official Lego. Yep, copied pretty well. Alright, let's look at some new figures here. Yeah, Aquaman is printed quite well. The tattoos and stuff are pretty nice. He has a very soft and rubbery trident. Let's get that off him. Oh, you can take a close look. And yeah, he looks really good. The details on the legs are hard to see, but they are there, so that's a bit of a downer. But overall, it does look pretty good. They printed his arm tattoos and arm gauntlets on him. Same with the other side, with a silver arm, with the stuff printed on there. We move his hairpiece, which is the same hair as Wonder Woman. And yep, he's got a more neutral face there, as well as the old tattoo thing going on. He's printed pretty well. I do like this figure a lot, but I'm still thinking if I want to keep him or not, because I have no doubt that when Justice League movie finally does come out, the official Lego will have a few sets based on that movie, no doubt. And but I do wonder if what their Aquaman will look like, and if their version of Aquaman will have printed arms or not. They probably would, but still, I do like this figure a lot, so I'm still 50-50 on whether I want to keep this one or not. Next up, let's look at Red Hood here. Look at all the colors, the overall design on the torso, the legs are printed quite well. The back of the body is printed quite well too. It does have arm printing, just a little bit of a sleeve detail there, not really important, but it's nice it's there, I guess. And the head's done pretty well too, and the whole overall color has been darkened. It's like they took the design and make him more like the movies, which is cool, I guess, that they've done that. Just in comparison, here is a was it a DLP or Xinh Red Hood? I forgot, an earlier Red Hood here. Actually, might be should be a DLP one, with a more sort of classic look, more comic booky look. So that's cool. And of course, Lego recently did release their official Red Hood, like here. Ooh. Who also has two guns. And see the design's very similar, just jacket and stuff going on. Now of course the bootleg has printed legs and the official does not. The official's mask also far more simpler than the design of the bootleg, but there is a whole bat logo thing on the chest there, which is nice. And official one has back head pin as well. I have not reviewed the set with this one in yet. It's sitting next to me. So yeah, I think this is a good figure. If you don't already have a Red Hood, then this one is nice to look out for, but I do kind of like this one as well, because this one's more comic booky. I just forgot exactly which set this came from. That other Red Hood was a Dargo figure, I remember that one now. Did a quick search. And then finally we have a Deathstroke figure. So he's got a black lightsaber for some reason. These are shorter bars, by the way, not the standard lightsaber length. He has a sniper rifle. Makes sense. Sniper rifle right there. He also has a backpack with a single sword. So let's remove that from him. And we've had quite a few Deathstroke figures before. Back up in there is pretty nice, and I actually recognized this design. I was actually making my own custom Deathstroke figure with decals and stuff using this design before they reviewed before Bootlegs produced them. I was like, oh, but I already have a Deathstroke, I don't need to make one myself anymore. And this one's nice that it has a Slade Wilson head underneath. So you got two heads. Now the official Lego does not have that. The official Lego just has the mask printed on there. The Xinh bootleg with Deathstroke, there was a Deku one that's based on more on the TV series. Again, no actual head, just a mask head. And the Xinh one has a mask piece, but when you take the mask off, the head underneath it's also printed as the mask. So it's nice to finally have a Slade Wilson head print, and it's printed alright, designed quite well. I like that a lot. Now the body itself, unfortunately, it's kind of blurred compared to the decals I've seen online or other figures. So while this figure looks okay from a distance, when you look closer, everything just looks blurry and kind of crap, to be honest. It's unfortunate. This would have been a really nice figure, but So unfortunately here, I can't really recommend this set too much because the figures are kind of iffy with this wave. For the middle figures, the Superman, Wonder Woman, and Lex Luthor, you're much better off just getting the Deku copy because that's copied much better compared to what you see here. However, if you do like the extra figures, Aquaman and Red Hood are done very well, but Deathstroke is a little bit of a hit or miss. Not done too well. So if you can get some of these figures individually, I recommend you do that. If you can only get it in a set, it's not too bad, but I've just seen better bootlegs of these figures. So, and plus, Armor Batman and one of the Superman can be bought from a very cheap official Lego set. So again, that removes some of the desire to get this set. If it wasn't for the 3 extra figures for me to do reviews on, I would probably skip this set for reviews. I got this set mostly because of 1, 2, and 3. And out of those 3 figures, one of them it's got a nice extra head, but the rest of the figure is a bit iffy. If you don't have any Deathstrokes before this, then yeah, why not? It's not terrible, it's just iffy. If you enjoyed this video or found it useful, please consider clicking the like button, subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Also leave a comment on how you feel about this or any of the other bootleg brands that have also copied these figures, and maybe you have your own opinion as to which bootleg you think has done these characters better. As always, you can check out my other videos on both official and bootleg Lego sets, hopefully with ad block turned off. I would appreciate that so much. And as always, you can also check out Patreon, support this channel if you like, but of course you don't have to do any of that. Take care, have a nice day, I'll see you guys soon, bye bye.